During Thomas Green Clemson's last decade on Earth, he spent his time making a will. He and his wife, Anna Marie Calhoun, owned a large estate called Fort Hill, which was an 814-acre piece of land in South Carolina. While making this will, Anna Marie died, and with no one to pass on the land due to the loss of all three of his children at early ages, he formed a will with what to do with this large piece of land. This is what led to the will that is arguably the most important document in Clemson's history. With no one to give the land to, he left it in the hands of South Carolina to create a higher seminary of learning. In Thomas Green Clemson's words, "My purpose is to establish an agricultural college which will afford useful information to the farmers and mechanics. Therefore, it should afford through instruction in agriculture and natural sciences connected therewith. It should combine, if practicable, physical and intellectual education should be a high seminary of learning." This gift was 814 acres around his home on Fort Hill, which were left as a donation to South Carolina. However, in order to make it into a university, Clemson had several items that needed to be met written within his will. First, he stated that the state would be given 3 years to accept or deny his donation to form an agricultural institution. If the state failed to accept the donation within this time frame, the land grant would be revoked. The next part of his will labeled the form of government that would be set in place in order to lead the institution after his passing. He stated, "The following gentlemen, 7 in number, shall be 7 of the Board of Trustees, to wit, R.W. Simpson, D.K. Norris, M.L. Donaldson, R.E. Bowen, B.R. Tillman, J.E. Wanamaker, J.E. Bradley." And if the state agreed to these terms, then the number of trustees should never surpass the number 13. After this, he stated how he wanted the name of the school to be Clemson Scientific School or College. Although the name ended up being Clemson Agricultural College of South Carolina, the name Clemson was incorporated in order to honor the founder of the university. As for Fort Hill, Clemson stated, "It is my desire that the dwelling house on Fort Hill shall never be torn down or altered, but shall be kept in repair with all articles of furniture and vesture which I hereinafter give for that purpose, and shall be open for inspection of visitors, but a part of the house may be used by such of the professors as the trustees may direct." This house is still intact on Clemson's campus, and it is open for tours per request of Thomas Green Clemson.